Mr. Smith's class took an important maths test this week. During the last 2 weeks, Mr. Smith worked very hard to ensure that all of the students were well prepared to take the test. He really wanted them to do well. In particular, he spent a great deal of time with Peter. Peter has difficulty understanding many maths concepts, but he worked really hard to prepare for this test. Mr. Smith hoped that given their work together, this test would result in a good outcome for Peter. However, when Mr. Smith marked Peter's test, he was really disappointed. Both had worked very hard for such disheartening results. What should Mr. Smith do? Rate the extent to which you agree or disagree with each of the following statements. Mr. Smith should 1. Overlook some of Peter's basic computational errors so that he gets a higher score. 2. Continue to give additional help to Peter on a one-to-one basis so that he may do better on the next test. 3. Decide that, from now on, students can receive extra marks for correcting their wrong answers on tests, so that students like Peter can improve their performance. 4. Talk privately to Peter about his performance before returning the tests to the class. 5. Ask another teacher for advice. 6. Talk to the principal about arranging learning support in maths for Peter. 7. Use Peter's test as a guideline when going over the answers with the class to make sure he covers all of the areas with which Peter had trouble.